Today I want to talk about something that many countries, governments, and even individuals have completely missed. Something so simple and yet so powerful that if you grasp it, your life or your country might never be the same again. Today I want to share a secret. Not the kind of secret that helps you get rich quick or grow taller overnight. No, I'm talking about something even more important. The title is simple. What China realized that other countries haven't realized. And if you're expecting something boring like GDP or monetary policy, don't worry. This isn't your typical economic lecture. This is Jack Ma's motivational comedy therapy. And today we're going deep. When China realized that poverty is not a permanent condition, it's a temporary mindset. When I was growing up, China wasn't the big, powerful dragon that people either admire or fear today. It was more like a confused panda, hungry, slow, half asleep, and too comfortable chewing bamboo while the world moved ahead. We were struggling, not just economically, but mentally. We didn't believe in ourselves. We waited for handouts, for foreign aid, for some miracle from the sky. But eventually we woke up, and not from a nap, but from mental poverty. That was the turning point. See, the real poverty was not in our pockets. It was in our perspective. Other countries keep asking, how did China become a manufacturing giant? I'll tell you the truth. We stopped playing the blame game. We stopped saying, oh, it's because of colonialism, or the West is exploiting us, or our ancestors didn't leave us anything. No. We turned the mirror toward ourselves and said, if we don't fix this, nobody will. China realized something that many countries still haven't grasped. Nobody owes you anything. Not your government, not your history, not the global economy, not your cousin who got rich selling onions, and definitely not the neighbor driving a Mercedes while you're riding a bicycle with one working brake. The problem isn't the economy. The problem is the mindset that waits for change instead of creating it. Poverty is not your destiny. It's not stamped on your birth certificate. It's a wake-up call, a warning sign, an invitation to change your thinking, your habits, your environment. China chose to respond by building, learning, and moving forward. Other countries, many are still complaining on talk shows. We picked up a hammer. They picked up microphones. 2, China realized that education isn't just a degree, it's a weapon. Let's be honest. Some countries treat education like a formality. Get the degree, frame it, hang it on the wall, then go gossip in the market the whole day. China said no. We realized a degree won't save your life, but thinking critically might. Reading books won't help unless you read the right books and apply them like your life depends on it. We started pushing STEM. No, not the stem of a plant. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Other countries were still celebrating beauty pageants and twerking on TikTok while China was busy producing engineers. Some countries measure success by how many celebrities they have. China, we measure how many patents, bridges, robots, and satellites we launch. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying don't turn fun into your full-time career unless you're a clown at a children's birthday party. 3, China realized that infrastructure isn't luxury. It's a necessity. There are countries where one pothole can become a swimming pool during the rainy season. A 5-minute drive becomes a 2-hour safari adventure. And guess what? The leaders go around in helicopters so they don't see the roads they refuse to fix. China didn't wait. We built roads before there were cars. We built airports before there were passengers. We built cities before they had people. People called us crazy. They said, why build a train that no one is riding? But now the trains are full and the same people are asking, can we borrow your blueprint? China understood. If you want investors, build the road. If you want growth, lay the foundation. If you want tourists, make sure they don't fall in a ditch trying to find their hotel. 4, China realized that discipline beats talent. You might be talented, but if you sleep like a panda and work like a sloth, nothing will change. China realized something powerful. We may not have been the smartest in the room, but we could be the most disciplined. In the 80s and 90s, Chinese factories were working like machines. I mean, the people were practically machines. Wake up early, work all day, go home, sleep, repeat. No Netflix, no Instagram, just focus. Other countries had talent but no discipline. They played music all day. They watched football all night. Then they complained in the morning. Why are we not developing? Let me ask you, what will build your life faster? Watching 100 episodes of a drama series or reading one good book on personal finance? Exactly. 5, China realized that being laughed at is temporary, results are permanent. We were mocked. Oh yes, they called our products cheap. They said made in China means low quality. But guess what? We took the criticism and turned it into motivation. Now everybody has something made in China. Even the phone they used to insult us, made in China. We didn't cry about the mockery. We improved, we learned, we got better. Other countries still spend time arguing on TV and holding press conferences about who insulted who on Twitter. Please, that's not governance. That's kindergarten. Let your results clap back, not your words. China realized if they laugh at you, good. Just don't let them laugh forever. 6, China realized that self-reliance is more important than foreign aid. Some countries still line up like school children waiting for donor money. Every year it's the same story. We need aid. We need support. We need help. China said, no, help yourself. Fix your mess. Don't be addicted to begging. We realized donors will never build your dream. They will build dependency. Self-reliance is freedom. We invested in agriculture, factories, transportation, technology. We said, let's be the factory of the world. Other countries said, let's be influencers. I'm sorry, influencing who? The only thing you should be influencing is your own GDP. 7, China realized that unity is stronger than politics. Some countries have 1,000 political parties. Each one is fighting like a chicken without a head. In China, we realized if everyone is shouting, nobody is building. So we silenced the noise and focused on the vision. We wanted to build a future, not just win elections. Some leaders spend 5 years campaigning, 3 years blaming the opposition, and 2 years resting. Meanwhile, China spent 30 years planning, building, and executing. If your country is always in campaign mode, when do you develop mode? 8, China realized that small businesses build strong nations. Everyone wants to be employed, but nobody wants to create employment. China said, let's empower the small guy. That's why platforms like Alibaba, JD.com, and others exploded. We gave the farmer in a village the same opportunity as a guy in the city. We realized when you support the small, they become giants. When you ignore them, your country becomes a desert of dreams. Other countries tax small businesses like criminals. Instead of helping the chicken lay eggs, they break its legs and then complain there's no breakfast. Help your people rise. When they succeed, the country succeeds. 9, China realized that technology isn't the future, it's the present. While some countries were still debating whether to put computers in schools, China was already teaching kids to code, fly drones, and build robots. We don't wait for the future, we build it. Many countries fear technology. Oh, it will take our jobs. Guess what? Fear won't stop the future. Adapt or be forgotten. We didn't cry about automation. We learned how to control the machines. 10, China realized that hard work isn't old-fashioned, it's timeless. This generation wants everything fast. Fast money, fast fame, fast food, fast followers. But China stuck to the old school. Work hard, stay focused, keep your head down. The bamboo takes years to break the ground, but when it does, it shoots up like a rocket. We planted bamboo. Others planted balloons. Guess which one lasted? So my friends, the real question isn't just, what did China do right? That's history. That's reference material. That's the movie you watch. The better question, the most important question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you just clap, say, wow, that was inspiring, and go back to scrolling your phone? Or will you sit down, look at your life, your country, your business, and say, now it's my turn to rise? You can't keep blaming your past, your parents, your government, or your village chief. You've done that long enough, and where has it gotten you? China didn't wait for perfect conditions. It didn't wait for handouts. It didn't cry in the corner hoping someone would save it. It stood up, dusted itself off, and said, let's build, even if we have nothing but bricks and sweat. If China, a country that just decades ago was so poor that owning a bicycle was a sign of wealth, can rise to become one of the world's most powerful nations, then why can't you start that business? Why can't you learn that new skill? Why can't you fix your life, even if it's broken into 1,000 pieces? Your environment may be chaotic. Your leaders may be confused. Your friends might be lazy or distracted. But you, yes, you have the power to rise above it all. Because success is not about where you were born. It's not about your background or your skin color. It's about where your mind is going. Your destiny is in your hands, not in your history. So are you ready to build your own China? They once asked me, Jack Ma, what's the secret of success? I told them, start before you're ready. Learn while doing and never wait for permission to dream. And if that doesn't work, drink green tea, eat dumplings, and repeat after me, I will think like China, but build like me. Thank you. God bless you. And go solve your problems like a dragon with a deadline.